What is going on, everybody? It's Tracer Absolute. So today I'm going to show you how to install landscape lights. So there's a lot of things that involve landscape lights. It's pretty simple, and I think you could do it too. So there's a couple benefits to installing landscape lights. One, it's added security. It keeps the house lit at night. It also helps prevent any burglars or criminals from coming on your property. We don't need any criminals on your property. Another benefit to installing landscape lights is it makes you want to be outside. So anytime you're hosting a party, you got family over, you got friends over, it makes you want to be outside and enjoy your landscape space. Okay, so whenever you're picking landscape fixtures, there's tons of different fixtures. There's thousands. So what I use is FX. You could also use ProTrade, shout out SiteOne. I would do your homework and figure out what type of fixture you like. Now, as far as the fixtures itself, certain lights and fixtures do different things and provide different colors, lighting to the feature. So there's something that's called path lights. Usually you'll find these on walkways. There's well lights. Usually you'll find these shining up on structures. Up lights for trees. You could do well lights. These are going to be sunken in the ground and completely flush. There's different types of colors of the fixture. There's different bulbs that you can choose from that have different wattage output, where you could have a dimmer light up to super, super bright. There's warm white, bright light, tons of options. But like I said, do your research and figure out what fixture you like. And there's different types of finishes. And here's some examples. So some of the things that you're going to need for a landscape installation is you're going to need a transformer, you're going to need some low voltage lighting wire, you're going to need some fixtures, you're going to need some wire nuts, and some good old elbow grease. So the first step is you need to locate an outlet. So we're at our shop right now. So this is just for an example, but a lot of times we'll install these outside the structure, and we'll typically mount it on the wall. So once it's mounted, we'll run our low voltage lighting to common and then to a hot. So you could do up to 12 volt, 13 volt, 14, and up to 15 volts, okay? So once the box is mounted, you could take PVC. This is gonna be a more cost-effective approach, or you can use electrical conduit. So you can see here, this is an old transformer. There's a hole here, and then there's a couple other holes in here. This is to run conduit or PVC into this, this port here, and you can see it fits perfectly. And then what we would do is we would run low voltage lighting through this PVC into the transformer. We would go to common or one of these volts. The volts are dependent upon how many light fixtures you're wanting to install, and then the max output to those particular fixtures. Okay, so now that we figured out all the parts that we need, now I'm going to show you how to install landscape lights. So we have all of our low voltage lighting wire buried up to this point, and I'll show you where it connects to the transformer. So let's go. So this is where the lighting starts. It's going to go through this box here, through here. We're going to put some pipe like we did here, and then once we connect it, I'll show you how to do that too. But it's essentially one wire. You separate these. One goes into common and one goes into 12 volt. So it's pretty simple. So they sink in the ground like that. We're just gonna cut these and make the connection. I'll show you how to do that here shortly. Okay, so this is low voltage lighting. We have our light in. Now we're just gonna make this connection. So you can see our wire. This is just a stub up. You have one wire, another wire. We're gonna cut this bad boy down the middle like this. I'm gonna separate the two. Use my trusty knife. Separate it, get it nice and clean. Like that. I'm gonna just get some strippers. I'm gonna do that for the rest of them. So we use low voltage lighting on almost every single project, and it's honestly such a game changer. It's for families to come out and actually enjoy the space at nighttime, which is why I love lighting so much. I have it at my house. It creates a nice zen feeling at night. So we're gonna get our wire nuts. We need 2 of them. We're gonna take one end, wrap them around like so. I'm gonna take another end of the wire, wrap it in like so, nice and clean. We're gonna get our wire nut, put it in like so, and we're gonna twist it until it gets tight like that. And take the other end, twist them in like so. Take our light wire, twist it in like that. Wire nut. Twist it in. And then what I like to personally do is I like to fold them in like this. I like to fold them in like this into a knot. And so if anybody was to ever to come in and try to rip these out, these don't come undone. Because it's always a pain to have to like come out and, you know, reconnect stuff just for one little fixture. So these aren't going anywhere. We're gonna bury this and tuck it away underground. And then I left a little extra just in case the homeowner ever does want to move them elsewhere in these beds. So that's how you do it. So there's 2 types of timers. So there's an integrated manual timer. This is gonna be more old school. There's little toggles on the sides. There's usually a green and a red little toggle. You can set it to the particular time you want it to turn on and turn off. So green is typically turn on, red is turn off. So we'll use this on a lot of projects for customers that don't want anything connected to their phone. So that's gonna be a cheaper option. You can get those on Amazon or your local landscape supplier. And I've seen them anywhere from $30 to $60. There's another thing called Brilliant, which we use. There's tons of other options out there. Like I said, landscape suppliers, Amazon, or online somewhere. But what the Brilliant timer is you set it into the transformer and you can set it on your phone. So if you wanted to turn on at 6 p.m. and turn off at midnight, you could do that. You could also turn it on manually from the click of a button on your phone. So that's one option. Some of those prices are anywhere from $80 to $200, so it's a little more expensive, but me personally, I like it from the convenience of your phone. Okay, if you got entertainment out of this video, if you learned anything, make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure to like and subscribe. Man, I'm doing this for you guys and doing it for fun. So if, like I said, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.